Hey guys, welcome back to Slow Travel Chronicles. My name is Stephanie. It's time for another cheap beer tasting, this time from Nice, France.
All right, so Stephanie and I have been in France for a couple of days, and as typical, we got to figure out what kind of beer we like to drink. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than usual because there aren't that many choices. They've got a decent amount of import beers, it looks like, maybe half a dozen or so, maybe 10, but a lot of them are those dark beers and just weird looking beers that we're not going to drink. So we went and searched for lagers and pilsners. I'm going to guess altogether there's going to be maybe 7 or 8 total that we end up trying. This is our first batch that we have purchased, and we're going to go through these tonight, and I'll tell you what I know about them, and then we'll start tasting. These two, the Perlenborgs, they are brewed in France, so that's a positive. I had to look them up online. I'd never heard of them before, which is not surprising. But apparently this is basically the house beer for Lidl, or Little, however you pronounce it. It's the Lidl grocery store house beer. It's brewed for them by some brewer in eastern France. And that's where we bought it, and I guess that's the only place you can get it. So we'll try those. This, the Kronenbourg, is brewed in, I guess, far eastern France, over near the German border. We will try it. It's even probably got the little French country and the tricolors on there. So, so far we got at least 3 French beers. This is a Radler, Panache. We got a Carrefour. Normally we don't buy Radlers, but it was in the beer section. We bought this a couple of days ago. We bought a 10-pack thinking, oh, little green bottles. It's got to be decent lager. No, it's a Radler. Non-alcoholic too, so go figure. But we have them. We're going to taste them. As it turns out, it's actually pretty decent. Which one do you want me to start with, Stephanie? I'm thinking I'll start with the Kronenbourg.
Well, I was going to say start with the Panache because then we can just dump it down the drain.
I liked it.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
yours.
dumping it. So we'll do this one last.
Okay.
Because I know you don't want it. Shit. Okay, Kronenbourg. This is the size glasses we have at our Airbnb. We didn't pick this, we don't use these, but sometimes this is what you get when you're in a foreign country. You get a glass for God knows what.
And we think we may actually try to go buy.
Yeah, we might have to buy some larger glasses. But you know what? The little glasses go with the little 11-ounce cans. This is not Austria. We don't have 16-ounce cans. They're not cheap, and we don't have 20 of them. So anyway, looks good. I like it. It's pretty good. Tastes like your basic, I don't want to say American lager because it's French, but it's a basic lager.
Okay. I guess
You want to try it?
I will give it a try.
Okay, I'll pour you some.
I'm just taking a sip. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so it is my turn to try the Kronenbourg beer. It doesn't taste like meat. If you saw our last beer tasting video, there was a beer I thought Garrett thought tasted like meat. It's okay. It's just okay. If I had my choice between this and a Bud Light, I would take a Bud Light.
Okay. All right, our first beer was a success. Now we're going to try the Kronenbourg, the Beer Blonde. That's the version, all the house beer. I'm not pouring much in here, but you can see it's got that same golden yellow color that a lager should have. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I like it better than the Kronenbourg. Not by a lot, but by a little bit. I'll let you taste it, and then we can fight about who's going to drink it later.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so I am trying the Perlenborg. Looks pretty good. He gave me just a small sip.
You can have more.
Ooh, I don't know. I see why you took a second sip. I think I need another sip. It's really hard to pick between the Perlenborg and the Kronenborg. I would definitely prefer a Bud Light over either of the two, and I guess I could drink either one, no problem. So that's what my opinion is. I could drink either one. I don't have one higher than the other.
For our third and final real beer of the evening, before we get to the near beer Radler, this is the Perlenborg Pilsner. I'm already a fan of it because it's in a big can.
We have low standards.
I have high standards, tall cans. Looks like the others.
Well, I think it looks a little more reddish. Well, at least through the camera it does, but now that I'm looking without the camera, it looks lighter.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't think I like it as much as the two lagers. It's definitely drinkable, but I might have to pour you some and let you chime in. You might like it more.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, Perlenborg Pils. No, I'm not a fan. It has I'm gonna say smoky taste. It has a weird aftertaste. We will drink it, don't worry about that. No beer is going to waste, but I doubt we will buy that again. We will do the other Perlenborg before we do the Pilsner one. Hopefully we can find the Perlenborg in a large can.
Our final drink of the evening, the previously mentioned Near Beer Radler Panache by Carrefour, which is sold in the beer section. It is easy to make a mistake, which Stephanie freely admits, but that's okay. We had some of these the other day. They are twist off. It's just a nice, fruity, kind of light drink. A little sweet, but not overly so. I actually kind of like it. Not going to drink it in the evenings for beers, but will drink it with lunch or dinner or breakfast, whatever.
Ooh.
You know, why not? It doesn't, you can't taste the alcohol in it. There's no in it. It's like under 0.5%. So it's not a bad drink, but it should be in the beer section.
Yeah, and I'm not trying it. It was not good, in my opinion.
It's better than a lot of stuff you drink.
I drink Bud Light and Busch Light
You also
and
drink
Natural
that
Light.
hideous Monster tea lemonade.
Oh, that's good.
And coming back to you real quick, so after we finished filming the last video segment, Stephanie said, hey, why don't you mix some of these together and see if they're any good? So why not? We mixed on a 50-50 basis our Panache and our Perlenborg Pilsner. And you know what? It's actually not bad. It just tastes like a watered down Radler with alcohol in it, which by all accounts is better than a Radler and it's better than a mediocre Pilsner. So I'll drink it.
Thanks for watching this week's video. Come back each and every Thursday to see where our adventures take us next. Check out our blog and our Instagram, both under Slow Travel Chronicles. We'll see you next Thursday. Have a great week.